So how did that feel, man?
It felt great. I mean, we're here in March. A lot of people counted us out, and then just to go out and perform with the guys, I mean, it's just nothing like it. It's just truly a blessing.
What was it out there that you were seeing to where you just were in the flow, especially offensively?
I just feel like I was lost in the game, just getting lost in the game, trusting my work, falling back on the work, and trusting my teammates and coaches.
Did you see some sort of matchup? I mean, I know people talk about Hunter Dickinson, but did you just see something, some sort of weakness in their defense that you could just exploit down there?
I mean, obviously, you want to go at somebody who's, All-American, gets a lot of awards, like great players. So, just having that opportunity right there and get to take it right there, I mean, I've just been waiting for it.
Were y'all surprised at all whenever they went to the zone in the second half?
We worked on the zone a little bit, but then, like, when it happened in the game, we did get surprised. We got tentative with the ball. We weren't, sure of what we're doing, what we're running, making, hard cuts, hard shots, and all that stuff.
Y'all have built a double-digit lead, and they came back and took the lead. Y'all have had several games like that where you've gotten up and let the other team back in it. When you have that experience, does that give you almost sort of like a calming sense? You're not panicking or anything like that, even though it's a big stage?
I mean, definitely. I mean, we coach about John Calipari, so, I mean, he knows he's been in plenty of situations, like when we're down, when we're up, all that stuff. And then basketball is just a game of run, so we fought through a lot of adversity, so I feel like we're ready for anything.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, going off of that with the adversity, that's what DJ said you guys leaned on in that huddle, going, hey, we've been in this situation before. We can close it out. Was that the team message?
Of course. I mean, knowing all we have is us, just us. We have 8 players right now. Boogie just finally being back, which is great. Need that extra body for sure. But, just knowing everything we went through, going 0-5, start the conference, like a lot of people counting us out, like that just drives us, just flip the switch, just turn the season around.
Coach Cal told us that Boogie was worried that he would come back and hurt the team. He didn't want to hurt the team. Just what was y'all's reaction when you found out that he was going to be healthy enough to play with y'all?
I was happy. I was just happy seeing him back. I mean, I know he wanted to be out here so bad with us, so I'm just so happy for him for sure.
In the first half, I think Big Z and TB both picked up a couple of fouls, and you had to play 18-plus minutes or whatever. How difficult was that? Like, were you pretty tired?
I was definitely tired. I can't wait to go to sleep now. I can't lie.
Is it the mentality as well going into, obviously the second game, you don't know who you're going to face, either St. John's or Omaha, but everyone in this locker room, it feels like it doesn't matter who the opponent is. You guys are focusing on yourselves.
We definitely are. We can't look too far ahead. All we have is us. We just want to stay inside what we have going on. We don't want to worry about other people, worry about the future. Just stay in the moment.
So after 20 points, I think everyone can expect another 20 points out of you next game, right?
It could be anybody on the team. I'm hoping it could be anybody. Boogie back. I mean, TB, DJ, Z, anybody who's playing. Anybody's going for 20.
Is your play?
Just talk to us, man. How does that feel to get that first NCAA tournament win out of the way and beating Kansas to do it?
It wasn't just beating Kansas. It was good to, play in the tournament and, get a win. They're a really good team. So, they fought all the way to the end. We know they would, but, we got out with the W, and it feels great.
So late in the game, I saw that you were just hustling on the glass, getting those offensive rebounds and everything. It seemed like you were really in an element and in a zone. What were you seeing there late in the game that was just helping you do that?
Well, they were running like a triangle and 2 or something, and I was having a guard on me the whole time. So every time the shot would go up, I would just sprint to the rim, and the ball was going my way.
So now that you got to get ready for whoever you may play next, what's kind of going to be the focus and the mindset of not only you as an individual for this team here in 2 days, staying in Providence?
We don't know who's going to win yet, so, anything can happen. So, we're just going to go back, hydrate, go practice tomorrow, game plan the same way we always do, and, whoever we play, we play.
Does it feel as good as you were hoping it would feel?
It really hasn't settled in yet. We got big aspirations, so, it obviously feels good, but, we're not finished yet.
Look, I'm sure you've been asked this already, but just how did it feel to be back out there, and especially here in the NCAA tournament, your team getting a win?
Oh, it was fun. I had to soak in the moment. It was so surreal. Just living in the moment was kind of crazy because as a kid, you dream of this, playing in March. And, for me, it was different because, where I come from, not a lot of kids get to play in March, so it's kind of crazy. But, I'm just appreciative and excited that we're still dancing.
So, I know a lot of kids always dream about getting in the NCAA tournament, and now that you've won a game, obviously the job's not done yet, but how did that feel just kind of being here in an NCAA tournament and taking care of business, winning your first game? Just what was that like?
Fun. It was fun. We had a lot of fun out here, smiles all around the board. They won and they run. So we was like, all right, let's lock back in, and then we won our hours. And that was the lock-in part right there.
So talk to me about Jonas Adu. I mean, the dude's been all over the place, and it seems like he's been playing his best basketball. But today, I know people talk about Hunter Dickinson, but he was the best big man out there. Just what did you see from him today, and also just over the past few weeks of what made him become the player he is now?
I mean, as y'all can see, growth. We felt like he should have been, somewhere in those top 3 teams, but he wasn't. But he's showing people now, he's keep being him and keep being humble, and we love having him.
So what's the plans for tonight? I know there'll be a little bit of celebration, but you got to turn the page to the next team.
We locking back in, we're gonna soak in, get some rest, practice tomorrow, see who we play next.
And I mean, does having that experience maybe give you a sense of calmness in a game like this?
Yeah, for sure. Just knowing that we playing against great teams. Every day we playing, it's a great team no matter who it is. So just knowing that that's basketball. People gonna make runs in basketball no matter if you go up double digits, if you go up single digits, they're gonna make a run. So we went up like 10 or something like that, and they just happened to make a run after that. So it's just all about how you respond to stuff like that and just fighting through adversity.
Was it surprising at all when they switched to that zone in the second half?
Yeah, it was a little bit, but coach prepared us for it. Like we went over a lot of stuff in practice because he knew, he had a feeling that they could go to the zone and stuff like that. So we went over a lot of stuff in practice and we prepared for it a lot.
What kind of adjustments were y'all trying to make there as y'all were trying to figure it out, get something going on offense against them?
Really staying aggressive, like not making the zone make us passive. Like just because they go on zone, don't just pass it back and forth. Like really still attacking it like a man and still trying to get paint touches. Cause that's what we was doing in the first half. We was getting a lot of paint touches and just making plays off of that. So really just trying to adjust to keep getting paint touches and keep getting open shots.
TB there during that stretch was critical, grabbing offensive rebounds and everything. Just what did you think of his performance tonight, especially in the second half?
He played great. That's just the player he is. He's been playing great the whole season, and that just shows who he is. And we all trusting him as teammates, and he trusting us as teammates. So I mean, he helped us a lot, and we need him.
Jonas turned in another good game for y'all. He's been playing really big down the stretches. How much has that helped y'all having him playing to his full potential?
It's been helping us a lot. We play off of him a lot, just knowing that we could throw it down there because he's going to make a play. So that just shows the great player he is as well, and just how much of a vet he is as well. Like in big moments like that, in games like that, we could throw it to him and he can make a play, and he knows like what to do and stuff like that. So he make the game easier for all of us, just throwing it to him and playing off of him.
So speaking of Jonas Adu, he's been playing so much better here recently. Is it just him being healthy? Is it just him finding some sort of groove in the team? What's it been?
I would say so. Just him getting healthier. But he always been good. Even in practices, he always been doing that kind of stuff since he's been coming back. So now he playing amazing. And that's just showing the player he is, the true player he is.
That feel to get that NCAA tournament win?
Felt great. It came from a long way. We all did. So it was just great to get that win and advance to the next one.
What'd you make of Jonas Adu's game, man? He just was all over the place. It seemed like he was feeling himself out there. Just what was it about him, and what did he see out there that made him so good tonight?
I don't know what he's seen, but he need to keep seeing whatever he's seen. He's been hooping the past couple games, so I'm proud of him that he's hooping. That's my boy. He put in the work, and the work obviously translates to the game.
Is it simply just him getting healthy, or has he just been developing and getting better as the season has gone on?
Developing, getting better. He's been in the late night gym, with me, so I'm just proud to see him doing better.
So I know that everyone dreams of being in the NCAA tournament. You guys have won one game, still got a lot of work to do. But how did that feel just to not only dream about that, but was it everything you expected it to be?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Seeing it growing up on TV, seeing the NCAA March Madness, then experiencing it just surreal. So it was a blessed move on to the next round. We got the next one to go.
So what's the plan for the night? I know there may be some celebration, but you got to turn the page. Just what's the plan tonight?
Yeah, we're going to celebrate a little, but, we got to get back to work on Saturday. So, yeah.
I appreciate it, Carter. Thanks.